Hi everyone, my name is Dedi Samsua and I'm delighted to be here to discuss an increasingly crucial issue in today's digital world, ransomware attack and how they impact our educational institutions. This presentation based on a paper authored by myself and my colleagues with similar title, Investigate into Ransomware Attack, awareness among college students and identify strategy for effective defense. Since the paper is available in form of open access, you can obtain the full paper by Googling it. As we know, ransomware is malicious software that encrypt the victim's files, making them inaccessible, and demand a ransom payment to restore the access. The sophistication of this attack has evolved significantly, employing a technique that can bypass a traditional security measure. This makes staying updated on the latest defense strategy vital for protecting personal and also institution data. As you can see from the figure, the report from Statistica.com shows a drastic spread in ransomware attack in most countries, and the education industry suffered the most. The prevalence of a ransomware attack in the educational sector has escalated, causing not just operational disruptions but also significant losses. That's why we need to focus on why students and academic institutions have become prime target recently. This research utilized the theory of planned behavior and also protective motivation theory to examine the psychological and behavioral response of students to ransomware threat. This theory helps us to understand how students believe about the social norm, perceived risk, and efficacy of preventive action influence their cybersecurity practices. The theory of learned behavior helps us understand the impact of student attitude, the influences of peers, and also their confidence in their ability to execute security measure. And from the protective motivation theory, examine how perceived severity and vulnerability of ransomware attack influence student motivation to adopt security measure. And here we also include threat awareness, higher awareness of ransomware threat, enhance student perceived risk, severity, and also vulnerability. And it's crucial for encouraging proactive cybersecurity behavior. Our study specifically measure how well students understand ransomware and the direct impact of this understanding on their protective action. Okay, in this section, we will discuss the data collection and analysis procedure that were fundamental to our research. Understanding the methodology will provide insight into how our findings were derived and their applications. We collected data from 181 students through online questionnaire, which include questionnaire of 8 different variables related to ransomware awareness and behavior. After collecting the response, our analysis began with a rigorous data screening process. We ensure the quality and reliability of our data through several steps. First, we check engage response. This process to ensure that response was not answered with exact same answer. If we found it, we remove the response. This result uh, decrease the number of valid response to 168 response for further analysis. We also check data adequacy and also we check the data normality, and also we examine the existence of a common method bias. And fortunately, we didn't find any issue with the data, and we can go to the next step. Okay, next we conduct a statistical analysis. We conducted two steps evaluation. First, we evaluate the measurement models. There were four steps here: indicator ability, and indicator consistency, convergence validity, and discriminant validity. In the first type, indicator ability, we check the loading factor. 3 items were removed since each score was below the expected value. The indicator were PS1, PV5, and also TA5. The decision to remove item with low factor loading underscore our commitment to ensuring that its indicator consistent measure its intended construct. In the second step, we assess internal consistency reliability to ensuring that dataset was trusted by calculating the CR or composite reliability. As shown in the tables, all score is above the expected threshold of 0.7. We also examine the convergence validity by checking the average variance extracted, or IVE. The intended score is above 0.5, and this validity to ensure that the item indicator were not redundant. Here we found that all construct IVE is above 0.5, indicating the validity of the construct. The final step of measurement model evaluation is measuring discriminant validity or checking discriminant validity. The purpose of this validity test is to ensure that indicator only significant to the intended construct. We check using HCMT, and we found that there was an issue with the indicator of B4. This item was eliminated when testing revealed that this item show a higher association with the opposing construct. The decisive action not only rectify the discriminant issue, but also highlighted the importance of adaptability or rigor in the face of statistical challenge. You can see from in the table in what's that, the red box. We now come to the second step of a statistical analysis. Here we perform the structural model analysis using PLS with a robust foundation established through careful data preparation or also measurement model evaluation. The structural model examine the relationship between variables in the research models and also test whether the research hypotheses are supported. These purposes, we run bootstrapping with subsample parameter of 10,000, test type one tail, and the significant level 0.05. We found that 8 hypotheses were supported. However, two hypothesis was not supported. The hypothesis number 7 and also number 8, the relationship between response efficacy to BI and also solve efficacy to BI. Let's now discuss the key finding of our study. These insights are important for understanding the effectiveness of existing cybersecurity measure and also identifying area that need to be improved. From the awareness level, our research revealed there were varying level among awareness. Uh, our research revealed varying level of awareness among students about ransomware threat. While most students are aware to the term of ransomware and understanding it as a threat that lock access to data until ransomware is paid. Many lack deep knowledge about how attacks are executed and the best practice for preventions. From behaviors, despite the general awareness, there are significant gap in proactive behavior. Many students do not regularly update their antivirus or backing up their data. This discrepancy between knowledge and action suggests that awareness doesn't necessarily translate into effective preventive practice. From psychological impact, we also found that uh, that potential ransomware attack is significant. Students express a high level concern about the risk, but many feel helpless their ability to protect themselves. This anxiety can either motivate uh, protective behavior or lead to avoidance, where students ignore the risk because of they feel overwhelmed. Another interesting finding is related to institution trust and response. Students who believe their institution has strong cybersecurity measures in place are more likely to engage in individual protective behavior. This trust in institution policy play a critical role shaping individual action. Our findings also indicate a troubling gap between student awareness of ransomware risks and their readiness to deal with this issue. Many students are aware to the concept of ransomware but feel underprepared to protect themselves effectively against such attack. This gap highlights the urgent need for educational program tailored to enhance student practical cybersecurity skill. Given the severity of threat, it is imperative that educational institution not only educate students about the risks, but also actively involve them in practice, in preventive practice. We recommend the implementation of regular training workshop, simulation exercise, and also update on security measure as part of the academic curriculum. Yes. To conclude, the increasing frequent and sophistication of ransomware attack require a proactive and comprehensive approach to cybersecurity education in our school and also our university. By empowering students with necessary knowledge and tools, we can build more resilient academic community against the cyber threat. That's all for this opportunity. Thank you very much for your attention. Let's explore how we can collaboratively enhance our defenses against ransomware attack. Thank you very much.